Sri Gurubhyo Namaha children. Today we are going to learn decimals exercise 3.2. See the first question. Do the following divisions. 7.4 divided by 4. First you write 7.4 divided by 4. Okay. In this 7, how many 4s are there? One time. 1 into 4, 1 4s are 4. Now you subtract this, what you will get? 7 minus 4, you get 3. Next, what is the decimal is there? You keep the decimal and take the next digit, 34. Now, how many times it occurs? 8 times. So, 8 4s are 32. Now, you subtract this, what you will get? 34 minus 32, you get 2. Now, we can't divide. Already the decimal is there, so you add 1 0. In 20, how many 4s are there? 5 times. 5 4s are there. So, 5 4s are 20. 5 4s are 20. Now, you subtract this, what you will get? 20 minus 20, 0. Okay, children. Here, what is the quotient? Quotient is 1.85. Okay, quotient is 1.85 and remainder equal to 0. Do you understand, children? I repeat this. First, write the number as it is 7.4. In 7, how many 4s are there? 1 4s are there. So, 1 into 4, 4. 7 minus 4, you get 3. Then here decimal is there. You just keep the decimal in the quotient place and take the next digit. 4, 34. In 34, 8 times it occurs. 8 4s are 32. Now, after subtracting what you are getting 2. Okay. So, you already keep the decimal. So, you have the rights to add 1 0. So, 2 0, 20. Okay. In 20, how many 4s are there? 5 times. 5 4s are 20. Now, what is the quotient? 1.85. What is the remainder? 0. Do you understand, children? So, this is quotient place. This is remainder. Okay. See the next question. Here what number is there, children? 92.4 divided by 14. 92 divided by 4. Sorry, 92.4 divided by 14. Okay. How many times it occurs, children? Can you guess it? 6 times. 6 4s are 24. 4 remaining 2. 6 1s are 6. 6 plus 2, 8. Now subtract this. 2 minus 4 we can't subtract. Borrow 12. 12 minus 4, 8. Now here decimal is there. You keep it there. Take the next number 4. Now how many times it occurs? 6 times. 6 into 14 you get 84. Now you subtract this, what you will get? 84 minus 84, 0. So now quotient equal to 6.6, remainder equal to 0. Do you understand, children? 92.4, we are going to divide with the 14. How many times it occurs? 6 times. 6 into 14, 84. After subtracting, we are getting 8. And see here, decimal point is there. Keep the decimal point and take the next digit. Now it becomes 84. How many times it occurs? 6 times. 6 into 14, you get 84. After subtracting, what you are getting? 0. So now the quotient is 6.6. Remainder is 0. Do you understand, children? Shall I move on to the next question? Carry out the following divisions and write the quotients. Okay, so we need to write the quotients. First, you divide this 26.35 divided by 3.1. See the divisor here, it is in the form of decimal. So first we need to convert into whole number. Okay. How many decimal places are there? Only one decimal places are there. So we need to multiply with 10. While multiply with the 10, the decimal places will move one place to the right. Right hand side it will move. Okay. So what you will get, children? Already 26 is there. It will move that. What you will get? 263.5 divided by 31. Now we are going to divide this number. So 263.5 divided by 31. In 263, how many 31s are there, children? How many 31s are there? 8. Very good. 8 ones are 8. 8 threes are 24. Now you subtract this. 3 minus 8, we can't subtract. So you borrow. Now it becomes 13. 13 minus 8, 5. 5 minus 4, 1. And see the question. Here one decimal is there. Just you keep the decimal and take the next digit. Okay. Now how many times it occurs? 5 times. 5 ones are 5. 5 threes are 15. Now you subtract this. What you will get, children? 0. Okay. I repeat this. 26.35 divided by 3.1. Here one decimal is there. So we need to multiply with 10. Okay. Both numerator and denominator you want to multiply. Then only the value will not change. Okay, children. So 26.35 into 10 you get 263.5 divided by 3.1 into 10 you get 31. Because while multiplying the number with a 10, the decimal places shift one place to the right hand side. Okay, so that's why you're getting 31. Now you divide this in 263. How many 31s are there, children? 8. 8 into 31 you get 248. After subtracting, what you are getting, children? 15. And see here decimal point is there. So you keep the decimal point in the quotient place. Then you take the next digit. Okay, children. Now it becomes 155. How many times 31s are there? 5 times. 5 into 31, what you will get, children? 155. Now you subtract this, what you are getting? 0. Okay. So what is the quotient, children? Quotient equal to 8.5. Do you understand, children? Let's see the second sum. So 97.275 divided by 2.5. Here also the divisor is in the form of decimal. So we need to convert into whole number. So 97.275 divided by 2.5. So we are going to multiply with 10 because only one decimal is there. If you multiply with 10, what will happen? It moves one place to the right. So 972.75 divided by 25. Okay. Now we are going to divide this number. Now you divide this 972.75 divided by 25. Here 2 digits are there. So you first take it the 2 digit 97. In 97, how many 25 are there? 3 times. So 3 into 25, what you will get? 75. Now you subtract this, what you will get? 7 minus 5, 2. 9 minus 7, 2. Okay, and take the next digit, it becomes 222. In 222, how many times it occurs, children? 8 times. So 8 into 25, you get 200. Now subtract this, what you will get? 22. And we have to take the next digit. But before this, decimal is there. So keep the decimal in the quotient place, then you take the digit. Now 227. Now how many times it occurs? 9 times. 225. Now subtract this, what you will get? 7 minus 5? 2. Take the next digit, 5. Now how many times it occurs, children? 5 times. Sorry, 1 time. It occurs 1 time. Okay. Because 1 into 25 only will get 25. Now you subtract this, what you will get? 0. What is the quotient, children? 38.91. Okay. I repeat this. 97.275 divided by 2.5. Okay. So we are going to multiply with a 10 because only one decimal is there. So it becomes what? So it becomes 972.75 divided by 25. So now divide this. In 97, how many 25 are there? 3 times. So 3 into 25, you get 75. Now you subtract this, what you will get? 22. And take the next digit, 2. 222. How many times it occurs? 8 times. 8 into 25, what you will get, children? 200. Now you subtract this, what you will get? 22. Okay. Then here decimal point is there. Just you keep the decimal point in the quotient place. Then you take the next digit. Now 227. Now how many times it occurs? 9 times. 9 into 25 you get 225. Now you subtract this 7 minus 5, what you will get? 2. Okay. Take the next digit 5. 25. In 25 how many times it occurs? 1 time. 1 into 25 you get 25. Now you subtract this, what you will getting, children? 0. Now what is the quotient, children? Quotient equal to 38.91. Do you understand, children? Shall I move on to the next question? Third question. Divide the given decimals by 10, 100 and 1000. Okay, children. Now we are going to divide this number with 10, 100 and 1000. First divide by 10. 4.517 divide by 10. What will happen, children? When we divide by 10, the decimal places shift one place to the left hand side. Left hand side. So 0.4517. You understand, children? Now 4.517 divide by 100. When we divide by 100, the decimal places shift 2 places to the left hand side. So here there is no number, so you added 0 there itself. Okay, so for what you will get? 0.04517. Next, 4.517 divide by 1000. When we divide by 1000, the decimal places will move 3 places to the left. 1, 1, 2, 3. So in this place, what do you want to do, children? You have to add 0. So 0.0045517. Do you understand, children? When we divide by 10, the decimal places shift 1 place to the left. When we divide by 100, the decimal places shift 2 places to the left. When we divide by 1000, the decimal point shift to the shift 3 places to the left side. So here there is no digit in that place, so you should add it. Now do you understand, children? Now the decimal is here, it moves 1, 2, 3. Do you understand? Actually the decimal will be there only, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Do you understand, children? See the next question. Now 0.289. 0.289 divide by 10. Okay. So divide by 10, it will move one place to the left. So 0.0289. Okay. Next 0.289 divide by 100. How many places will move, children? 2 places. So 1, 2. So here what do you want to do, children? We have to put 0. So 0.00289. Okay, children. Next one. 0.289 divide by 1000. So it moves 3 places. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So 0.000289. Do you understand, children? Shall I move on to the next question? See the next question, children. Divide 100 divide by 8. 100 divide by 8. First you take it the first 2 digits. In 10, how many 8s are there? 1 8s are there. So 10 minus 8, what you will get, children? 2. Take the 0. Next digit, take the next digit. How many times it occurs? 2 times. 2 8s are 16. Now you subtract this, what you will get, children? 4. Okay, after that there is no digit there. So what do you want to do? Just keep the decimal and add 1 0. And how many times it occurs? 5 times. So 5 8s are 40. 5 8s are 40. Now you subtract this, what you will get, children? 0. Now what is the question? 12.5. Okay, I repeat this. 100 divided by 8. First you take 2 digits. Okay, in 10, how many 8s are there? 1 8s are there. So 1 into 8, 8. 10 minus 8, what you will get, children? 2. Take the next digit, 0. In 20, how many 8s are there? 2 times. So 2 8s are 16. Now you subtract this, what you will get? 4. Take the here there is no digit after that. So in this situation, what do you want to do? Just keep the decimal and add 1 0. Okay, now it becomes 40. How many times it occurs? 5 times. 5 8s are 40. Now the remainder is 0. So what is the quotient, children? 12.5. So the quotient equal to 12.5. Remainder equal to 0. This is remainder. Remainder equal to 0. And see the next question, children. So 20.258 divided by 8. 20.258 divided by 8. Okay. Now in 20, how many 8s are there? 2 8s are there. 2 8s are 16. Now you subtract this, what you will get? 4. Next, see here decimal is there. So keep the decimal and take the next digit. Now 42. How many times it occurs? 5 times. 5 8s are 40. Now subtract this, what you will get? 2. And take the next digit, 5. How many times it occurs? 3 times. 3 8s are 24. Now you subtract this, what you will get? 1. Take the next digit, 18. How many times it occurs? 2 times. 16. So now 2. Okay. So already we have the decimal in that equation place. So you have the rights to add 1 0. Now 20. How many times it occurs? 2 times. 60. Now you subtract this, what you will get? 4. Next you add 1 0, 40. How many times it occur? 5 times. So 5 8s are 40. 5 8s are 40. Now you subtract this, what you will get? 0. Okay children, I repeat this. 20.258 divided by 8. So 2 8s are 16. 20 minus 16, you get 4. Okay, 4. Next decimal point is there. Keep the decimal point in the quotient place and take the next digit 2. 42. In 42, how many 8s are there? 5 8s are 40. Now subtract this 2. Okay, after subtracting, what you are getting? 2. Take the next digit 25. In 25, how many 8s are there? 3 times. 3 8s are 24. Now you subtract this 5 minus 4, 1. And take the next digit 18. Okay. How many times are there? 2 8s are 16. Okay. Now you subtract this 20. 2, but there is no digit, but we already kept the decimal. So we have the rights to add 0. So 2 into 2, you should add 1 0. Now it becomes 20. How many 8s are there? 2 8s are 16. Now subtracting, what you are getting? 4. Again you should add 1 0. So now it becomes 40. How many times it occurs? 5 times. 5 8s are 40. Okay. So what is the answer, children? Quotient 2.53225. Now the quotient is 2.53225. Do you understand, children? What is the quotient? 2.53225. Okay, the remainder is 0. Thank you, children.